Homicide 1918, the case of 13-year-old Frederick Adkin. Frederick Adkin was found guilty but insane for the murder of his 8-year-old sister, Rosalind Adkin. He beat her about the head on the 11th of June 1918 with a stone in an outbuilding in a garden adjoining an untenanted house at 9 Vickers Street, not far from where they lived. When Rosalind Adkin was first noted as being missing, Frederick Adkin professed ignorance as to her whereabouts. When she was found, her head was battered in. However, a woman had seen them earlier on go into the garden at 9 Vickers Street at about 6 p.m. on the Tuesday, and later identified Frederick Adkin from a number of other boys at a police identity parade as the boy that she had seen with her. When Frederick Adkin was later questioned, he admitted to having gone into the garden with her and said that a stone he had been carrying accidentally fell on her head as she was kneeling. He said that he didn't mean to do it, but later admitted that he had cut her neck with a piece of glass and a pair of scissors. Rosalind Adkin was discovered on the Wednesday by the sister of the woman that had seen Frederick Adkin and Rosalind Adkin the day before. She said that she opened a lavatory door, which was latched, and discovered Rosalind Adkin lying on the floor on her left side with her head against the wall and her feet towards the door. She added that when she found her, she considered that she was dead. The school medical officer who examined Frederick Adkin on the 10th of August 1916 said that he found him to be suffering from epilepsy of both major and minor type. He said that he also found the following: that he was self-willed, conceited, irritable and dull before fits, very greedy, engaged in petty stealing in spite of several severe canings, had morally feeble ideas, teased little children, and suffered from fits of laziness and stupidity. He also found that he first walked at 12 months, talked at 18 months, was a glib liar, excessively affectionate, destructive, fond of incendiarism, and would always steal matches and money. He was also found to be crafty in his wrong actions, his parents never knowing till informed by outsiders. He would steal money, knives, and keys, and hide them away from home in ivy, gratings, and other people's gardens, etc. He was found to engage in frequent acts of wanton mischief, and to have an absence of shame and remorse, and an apparent insensibility in respect of his shortcomings. Another doctor that examined him on the 22nd of June 1918 said that Frederick Adkin gave him an account of the circumstances of the murder, noting that throughout the interview he displayed a remarkable absence of emotion, such as best could be described as callous. He said that from that, along with other interviews on the 10th of August 1916 and the 7th of September 1916, that he formed the conclusion that Frederick Adkin was a moral imbecile, that being a person who committed criminal and vicious acts from inadequate motives and showed no signs of shame or contrition when confronted with evidence of his wrongdoing, and who was not deterred from his criminal or vicious propensities by discipline or punishment. The doctor concluded that, in short, he was incapable of justly appreciating the moral gravity of his wrong actions, and that his moral defect was congenital in origin and incurable. He was ordered to be detained during His Majesty's pleasure. Frederick Adkin and Rosalind Adkin had lived with their parents at 4 Sycamore Road in Nottingham.